On the weekends, our weeks never end. We'll be devoted to you all day.
Ready?
And we'll keep working for you all night until the job is done.
Harwood and Reese specializes in general building and engineering projects throughout Utah. Harwood and Reese is a proud supporter of Wayne Badger Athletics and want to wish the Badgers success in the postseason. Go Badgers!
Serving Wayne County and the surrounding area for over 20 years, Jackson Excavation specializes in septic systems, driveways, parking lots, and trenching. Give Kirk a call for any of your dirt work needs. 435-691-8927.
At Jensen Wood Motor, it's our goal to make sure every customer is a repeat customer. The way we do that, our customers are our friends.
It's our job to help you find what you're looking for at the best possible price. It's always good to know that your salesman is working for you.
We understand that life happens. Sometimes credit isn't perfect. We work hard to find financing options that work best for you.
Stop by today and let's see what we can do for you. Jensen Wood Motors in Montpelier, Idaho.
Rafter Lazy J Fence Company started building fence in 2000. We cover the southern half of Utah, building all types of fence, agricultural, residential, and commercial. Call the Jones boys.
Feeling the worst? Snap out of it. Become a new you in no time. With Logomaniacs, look your best. Logomaniacs, the right look for the right price.
MyLocalRadio.com is Southwest Wyoming and Northeast Utah's top website and the best source for local area news, weather, sports, and community events. And that's not all. MyLocalRadio.com features thousands of photographs of Wyoming and Utah high school events, from speech and drama competitions to local events, sports and activities, and much more. Check it out today and see what MyLocalRadio.com has for you.
Apologize. We had some equipment issues this morning, no audio, and we want to thank the fans that helped us get aware of that. Really appreciate the text, the calls, whatever it was that got fans to come and let us know that audio was not working in that first half. Boy, it took us most of that first half to figure out what the problem was. We had to reset some equipment. Anyways, bottom line is hope and think that we are back up on the audio. We had an exciting first half of action. Wayne pushed a lead out to 17-11. They took an early lead of 9-5 in the first quarter, led by 6 late in the second, but a quick 7-0 run by Wendover, including a 3-point shot just before the buzzer from Yaneli Duenas of Wendover, put the Wildcats on top at the half, 18-7 on the Rocky Mountain Yeti scoreboard. This halftime show, this halftime report, is presented by Southern Utah University. Visit suu.edu to experience more. Led that first half, Adriana Delgadillo led all scorers with 6 points for Wendover. Angelica Badillo had 4. Delgadillo also had 3 rebounds. Tanya Duran had 3 points, 5 boards, and then Lana Henderson with the 2 points. Yaneli Duenas, that 3 buzzer beater at the end of the first half. As for the Wayne Badgers, they were led by Brindley Nelson's 5 points. She got injured late in the first half, and I still didn't see her out there warming up in this. There she is. Yeah, she's out there warming up in the second half. She had 5 points, 5 rebounds. Jenna Bryan, had 7 rebounds and a couple of steals in that first half. Also, Mallory Mitchell, 4 points. Blackburn with 4, and 2 apiece from Hannah Morrill and Abby Stevens. Welcome back. Again, thanks for tuning in to the halftime report brought to you by Southern Utah University. Visit suu.edu to experience more. Second half just about underway. And today's broadcast is brought to you in part by Bear Lake Realty. for real estate at Bear Lake. Work with the best. Visit bearlakerealty.com if you're looking for any kind of real estate, you, family, loved ones, whatever it is you're looking for in the Bear Lake area, timeshares and much more. Visit bearlakerealty.com. Badgers turn it over, and then Duran going the other way. Goes to the ground. Don't know if she was tripped or just lost her footing, but a little bit sloppy from both teams as Badgers turned it over, took it right back, and then threw it away again. Inbound to Duran. Duran passes it off on the left side. Delgadillo back to Duran. Badgers in the home whites. Wendover, the road blacks with the green trim. Designated visiting team. Nice save, and wow, into the side blockade goes Delgadillo. Badgers get it around. Right corner three from Brinley Nelson, and she limps back up the court. You can see she's in a lot of pain, but out there playing, does not want this tournament to be over for the Wayne Badgers. The winner will play for 5th and 6th against either Paiute or Tabiona. Brinley Nelson, Ginger on that right leg, not putting much pressure on it as she runs around. Kick it out to Mallory, or the shot from Wendover. Mitchell has the rebound, but gets it taken away by Duran, and Brinley Nelson is there. Coach Jan Ellett asks for a timeout. I wonder if he's just too concerned about the way Nelson is limping around the court. Feels like he needs to get her out of there. We got a timeout on the floor. We'll keep it right here. It's a 30-second timeout. 6:43 left here in this third quarter on this Bear Lake Realty presentation of Utah 1A basketball. Also brought to you by the town of Garden City. That's Garden City, Utah, where families play. Log on to bearlake.org today to find out all the fun you can have in Bear Lake and Garden City, Utah. bearlake.org. Visit today. Our broadcast today is also brought to you in part by the Cache Valley Visitors Bureau for outdoor adventure, a foodie trek, amazing music and theater, and Utah State Athletics. Find your fun in Logan by visiting explorelogan.com. Wayne Badgers, Region 19's #1 team, upset by Rich last night, 56-48. Wendover yesterday came up against a very tough Penguins team and lost 65-21. Mallory Mitchell in the lane, up off the glass and in. Badgers push the lead out to 22-18. Brinley Nelson not on the floor. She's down at the end of the bench, and she's looks like she's pulling a little bit of a brace or a wrap off the right knee. She went out, hit a three, pulled down a rebound in this second half, but limping around so much that Coach Jan Ellett called for a timeout and brought her back out. There's a full-time athletic trainer on staff here, and he's got an ice pack for Nelson, and he's going to put on that right knee as we keep an eye on her. And Badillo, or Duenas, tries to drive, nothing there. Back outside, Solano misses the shot short. Badgers with the rebound. Abby Stevens heads up court. Some good experience for some younger Wayne Badger players. Maybe taking over in the coming years. Of course, Nelson, a junior this year, graduates next year. Shot from the right elbow by Mitchell. Yaneli Duenas with the foul, and Mitchell is at the line, shooting two. She's 2 of 4 in the game. Badgers and Wildcats started the game 0 for 6 from the line, but they've hit all 4 of their last 4 attempts. Make it 5 for 5 after an 0-6 first quarter. Badgers went 0 for 4 on their own in that first period. Mallory Mitchell, 7 points in the game. She takes her time at that line, spins it a couple of times, settles the ball just in how she wants it, eyes her target. Crouches down just a touch, just a little bend of the knees, and delivers. She swishes her last 4 through. That's 4 in a row. Free throws for Mitchell. And Wayne is on a 7-0 run after trailing by 1 at the half. Solano, right corner shot, no. Delgadillo chases down the rebound. Back up top to Duenas. Dribbles left, puts her head down, splits the defense, misses the shot short in a fight for the rebound. Jump ball will stay with the Wildcats. Abby Stevens comes down hard and is a little slow to get up. Brindley Nelson on the bench, a wrap of ice on her right knee. She's still got her shoes on, her uniform on. I think she's planning on coming back in, especially if this stays as close as it's been so far. Duenas looking in, goes up top. Solano, left side. Duenas. Badgers in a tight man-to-man defense. Jenna Bryan's been great so far. No points. She averages 5 a game, but on the glass, 7 rebounds, at least 2 or 3 steals. And just about does get another steal. Bryan just knifed in there and took it away. Down, bounce pass inside, but she throws it away. Trying to thread the needle. Duenas, good read. She'll turn and go and be fouled by Sierra Blackburn, it looked like.
Is that Duenas or Duran, number 1?
Number 1, Duran, thank you. Blackburn with her first personal foul. Fouled out last night and had lost to Rich. Rebels will play Penguich in the semifinals this afternoon at 4. The other semifinal game, Milford and Monument Valley. Give and go. Duenas in the lane, floats it up and gets the roll. Duenas with the finish. She has 5 in the game. She hit a buzzer beater at the end of the first half, let it go with a second left and drained it to put Wendover on top at the half. Mitchell, Jenna Bryan left wing, long 2, no. Morrill with the offensive board. Mitchell with the offensive board, but she had to go over Henderson to get that second rebound. Mitchell picks up a 3rd foul. A little full court pressure, just some man-to-man little press. Jenna Bryan goes for the steal. Duenas crossover to get by. It's a reaction from the crowd on a sweet move. Duenas right wing 3, no, over the top off the front. Rebound out, Delgadillo saves it. Duenas, strong pass inside to Henderson, threads the needle, and she's fouled by Jenna Bryan on the shot. Wendover missed their first 2 free throws. They hit their only 2 attempts in the second quarter. Alana Henderson with 2 points, 3 or 4 rebounds in the game at the line. It's fun to watch the different routines that different players have when they step to the free throw line. Watch Henderson. Spins it, dribbles 3 times, spins again. Now she'll crouch down, tap the ball to the floor, come up, and misses the left side. Delgadillo offensive rebound missed, and then Mitchell pulls it in for Wayne. 24-21, Badgers on top by 3 on the Rocky Mountain Yeti scoreboard. Stevens at the top of the key. Badgers star player Brindley Nelson on the bench with an apparent knee injury. Iced knee right now on the end of the bench. Missed shot. Duenas heads the other way for Wendover. Dribbles right, dribbles left, then picks it up and goes to Duran. 3.5 minutes left. Third quarter. Again, our apologies on that first half with no audio. We had some equipment failure, had to get that figured out, worked out, and I think we got it going again. Duenas called for the travel as she sets up for the 3. Wendover, I've got with 16 turnovers already in this game. Wayne not much better, 13. Tough to come back after losses yesterday in the quarterfinals. Both these teams, I think, had high expectations. Wendover number 2 from Region 20. Pass deflected. Duran comes up with the loose ball. Almost taken away by the Badgers, but Wendover keeps possession. Wayne, number 1 from Region 19. A 17-4 season. Wendover went 19-4. Including the first round win in the playoffs. Duenas, nice cut, receives the pass, misses just short. Morrill the rebound. But Duenas just sneaky down inside. Blackburn up to the left wing. Stevens holds and looks. Jenna Bryan sets up and shoots and hits the 3. Jenna Bryan's first bucket of the game adds to her 7 rebounds and 2 or 3 steals. Coach Kate Henderson will take a timeout as Wayne has built a 6-point lead, 27-21. You're tuned into Utah 1A basketball on KSL and MyLocalRadio.com.
When it comes to quality, Ellingford Brothers in Evanston always delivers year-round. Whether you are looking for cement, gravel, road base, cement watering troughs, culverts, sand, steel fabrication services, steel products, accessories for your vehicles, trailer hitches, or snow removal for your company or organization, Ellingford Brothers is the name to remember. Quality services and fair prices. 3 things you'll always find at Ellingford Brothers. Call us today at 307-789-1515.
27-21 on the Rocky Mountain Yeti scoreboard. Wayne out to a 6-point lead. They've outscored Wendover 10-3 so far in this third quarter. Our broadcast is brought to you by Bear Lake Realty. Visit BearLakeRealty.com, and by Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. For your next construction project, count on the best. Visit EllingfordBros.com with concrete, sand and gravel, welding and fabrication, custom truck accessories, and so much more. EllingfordBros.com. Duenas dribbles to her right, finds a lane, then dishes off. Pretty pass, and Delgadillo hits the shot. Defense, about 3 or 4 of the Badgers collapsed in on Duenas as she got into an open lane, and she finds the open man. Great pass. Bryan dribbles away from Duran, fires inside to Mitchell. Triple team comes. She'll kick it back outside, and the long 2 just outside the free throw line. Abby Stevens buries it. 29-23. Rocky Mountain Yeti scoreboard. Badgers on top. Under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Duran, I've got with 6 rebounds, 3 points in the game. Hit the 3 to open the scoring in this game. Duenas left wing 3, swishes. Yaneli Duenas, she buried one at the end of the second quarter to beat the buzzer, and she buries that one 29-26. Wildcats within 3. Out on the right wing, Stevens, they skip it across. Morrill tries to split the D. Ball goes loose, but Wayne gets it back. Mitchell forces one up. Rebound tipped around. Blackburn the board. She pulls in the loose ball, shoots, hits, and the foul in the finish. And Alana Henderson charged with her first personal foul. Hannah Williams into the game for the Wayne Badgers. A young lineup in there. At least between Williams and Stevens. A couple of freshmen getting some good playing time. Free throw missed, so no 3-point play for Blackburn. Back the other way, Blackburn comes up with a takeaway, goes to the hoop, makes it on the left side, the layup off the glass, 33-26. Quickly up ahead, a low pass, Duenas trying a long pass ahead to Henderson, and too low, right at her feet, she couldn't control it. Blackburn up across the timeline. Badgers in the home whites, designated home team in this one, attacking right to left on live.ksl.com and mylocalradio.com. Mitchell loses it. Bryan picks it up, but then she loses it as well. Badillo goes to the hoop, scoops one up and misses. Rebound tipped out off of Wayne. Williams hustling to get out there for it, or to it. In the wings, awaiting to take the court, Paiute and Tabiona. Paiute, the number 2 team from Region 20. Tabby, the number 1 region champs from Region 22. Duran to inbound from the baseline. Work it around. Badillo, Duenas left corner, open 3. Yes, Duenas ties, or brings the Wildcats within 3 again. Duenas with 3 triples in the ball game. Has 11 points. A little bit quiet in the first quarter, but then end of the second she woke up and also has 8 points in this quarter. Williams drives, shot blocked. Henderson comes up with it. She'll lob it way up in front to Duran, who shoots just after the buzzer. No shot, and at the end of 3, it's Wayne 33, Wendover 29 on the Rocky Mountain Yeti scoreboard. Fourth quarter coming up when we return with more Utah 1A basketball on KSL and mylocalradio.com.
The New Horizon Crisis Center provides confidential intervention counseling, 24-hour hotline and mobile crisis team, shelter services, rape crisis intervention, and many other services. If you need help, call 1-800-343-6302.
Serving Wyoming since 1941, Plains Tire is Wyoming's oldest and largest tire dealer with great locations throughout the state. They'll get you the right tires and offer the best results for your vehicle at the lowest prices, guaranteed. Plus, you can go to any Plains Tire Pro dealer with their nationwide warranty service. And check out their Plains Tire phone app.
Come down and see us at Plains Tires on 157 Bear River Drive for all your automotive needs. Hablamos también español.
Have it first to start the second half. They go inside to Mitchell. She misses or is blocked on the shot, but Wayne keeps after it. And Hannah Williams ends up with it and is fouled. No, Abby Stevens, my apologies. Stevens fouled and goes to the free throw line, misses back of the iron. Adriana Delgadillo with the foul for Wendover, and that's her fourth. So team's second leading scorer in this game, 8 points, 5 rebounds, in a little bit of foul trouble. Stevens' second free throw. Swishes through. (34-29). Wayne, a 5-point lead here at the start of this fourth quarter. Our broadcast is brought to you in part by the Evanston Travel and Tourism Board. Don't miss the world-class Celtic Festival in Evanston, Wyoming, March 23rd and 24th. Visit EvanstonCelticFestival.com today. Inbound to Duran, left corner, Delgadillo. Boy, she's got a nice shot. Sets up quickly and releases, sets 10 points in the game. Most of those come from outside the paint. That baseline jumper from 12 to 16 feet. She's been very good. Stevens, hot pass left corner. Blackburn into Mitchell, turns, shoots, misses off the window. Jenna Bryan, 9th rebound of the game. One dribble, puts it up over the backboard. I don't know if she expected contact and overcompensated for that. 34-31. Wildcats keeping it close. Each time the Badgers have tried to pull away, they get up by 6, by 9. Wendover battles back. Duran bonked in the chin by the basketball. And a whistle and a foul. Abby Stevens picks up a second personal. I think really just one player in foul trouble. Jenna Bryan and Mallory Mitchell have 3 apiece for Wayne. Fight for the rebound after a missed 3, and wow, surprising no jump call. Wayne comes away with the basketball. Stevens up ahead, Jenna Bryan 3, right wing. Ooh, it rims and then pops up off the glass and down through the net. Bryan with the second 3 of the game. 37-31, Badgers back up by 6. Bryan, oh, that was a shooter's touch if I ever saw it. That kissed off the top of the glass after rattling and popping out. So Badillo for 3, that one rims around, no, and Delgadillo tips the rebound out. Duenas has it to Duran. Tanya dribbles in the lane. She's wrapped up. Jenna Bryan. Wayne Badger fans wanted a quick jump ball, but it's a foul on the floor. Bryan's 4th. Yeah, that is her 4th. So I just mentioned a minute ago, not a lot of foul trouble. Bryan picks up a 4th. She'll have to take a breather. 6 points, 9 rebounds in the game, but 4 fouls. She fouled out last night in the loss to Rich. Or no, she didn't. Nelson, Mitchell, and Blackburn did. Badgers force another turnover. That totals 20 in the game by my count for Wendover. Mitchell at the free throw line, turns, wanted to shoot, not there, kicks it back outside, long 3. Off target, offensive rebound, Abby Stevens. And the putback is in. 39-31, Brinley Nelson has her warm-up jacket on. She's on the end of the bench, an ice wrap on her right knee. She went down hard in the second quarter. Tried to play and actually hit a three to start the fourth quarter, but now Duran limps off the court. Officials timeout. Boy, that's the last thing you want to see. Players getting injured. We'll hope the best for both Duran and Nelson. Duran goes off behind the bench and lays down. And we'll wish her the best and hope to see her back in this one. 5:24 left to go, fourth quarter. Rocky Mountain Yeti scoreboard, Badgers on top by 8. Badillo on the right wing. Dribbles right, looks into the middle, pick and roll. Delgadillo bounces across the lane for Henderson, and I think Henderson was looking for Delgadillo to shoot. Delgadillo thought, boy, the double, triple team's coming in. I'm going to dish this off, and just didn't quite connect. Wendover with another giveaway. Just over 5 minutes left to go in this one. Badgers across the top, left side. Ball deflected away out of bounds. Badgers keep possession. No portion of this webcast may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Deseret Digital Media. Badgers inbound. Abby Stevens dribbles around the top of the arc. Wendover. Looks like a 1-3-1 defense. I think they've been in that most of the day, maybe a 2-3. Lob down to the corner. Badillo or Duenas just about took it away, but quick hands from Abby Stevens. Gets it back to Wayne. Down right corner, Williams. Stevens. 2 freshmen in there. Blackburn, a senior. Skip across, left side. Morrill, a junior. Looks inside. Bounce across the lane. Stevens with it. Right side. Floaters up and in. Abby Stevens found herself a great second half. 2, 4, 6, 9 points in the game for Abby Stevens, a freshman coming in off the bench to spell the injured Brinley Nelson. Down the lane, Delgadillo floats it up and in. She's been great today. 6 rebounds, 12 points, and the Wild hanging in. 41-33 on the Rocky Mountain Yeti scoreboard. Wayne with the lead. Region 19's #1 team, the Wayne Badgers, scoring 56.5 per game. They're well below that. At least on pace for well below that in this contest. The three-point shot from the left wing is short. Rebound comes down to Solano. Got her with 4 or 5 rebounds in the game. Duenas, the top of the key. Man-to-man defense from Wayne. Back to Badillo. Angelica, 4 points in the first half. A couple of free throws and a field goal. Dribbles left, dribbles right to Solano. Duenas at the top of the key. Wayne switching. He may be in his zone defense. Left wing 3, short, and the rebound. Nice job by Williams. Tips it to herself and then pulls it in. Up court, and a timeout for the Wayne Badgers. 41-33 on the Rocky Mountain scoreboard. 3:12 left to go. We'll be right back as well with more 1A Utah basketball on KSL and MyLocalRadio.com.
Royals Market, located in the heart of beautiful Wayne County, gateway to Capitol Reef National Park, offers fresh meat, produce, full-service deli, scratch bakery, fabric room, groceries, general merchandise, as well as hunting and fishing licenses. Come check us out.
Ruby's Inn General Store has the area's widest selection of Indian arts and crafts, curios, and groceries. Located 1 mile from the entrance to Bryce Canyon National Park, Ruby's General Store has what you need.
If you or your friends are looking for a home or vacation home at beautiful Bear Lake, you don't have to wait any longer to live your dream. Bear Lake Realty has properties in every price range. Relax. Create memories for generations to come in your home or vacation home at one of the most beautiful lakes on earth. It all starts with a phone call. We will help you find the perfect home for you and your family. Call today, Gary McKee at Bear Lake Realty. 435-946-8888 or go to bearlakerealty.com.
Welcome back to this Ellingford Brothers and Evanston presentation of Utah 1A basketball. Badgers lead 41-33, but they come out of a timeout and turn it over. A 16th time in the game. Duran shoots the 3, right wing, just a bit short, almost gets the roll, and a fight for the board. Foul going against Wendover. Morrill had the board. She's been slowed down a bit offensively. Averages 13 points per game, has just 2 in this one, but she's getting it done in other areas. have her with 6 rebounds and a couple of blocks in the game. Blackburn almost got away with what looked like a travel, but Delgadillo steals it, goes to the other end, misses the layup. Rebound comes down, kicked off the foot of a Badger. And we'll go back to Wendover. Well, Wayne takes a timeout. They come out and turn it over twice in a row. Not what Coach Ellett wanted coming out of a timeout. Wendover with a chance to cut into the lead. Badgers on top by 8. They go into Duran. Nice quick pass to Delgadillo. Her shot hangs on the rim and then misses. Mitchell, the rebound, loses control, gets it back, and she's on the floor, wrapped up for a jump ball. And this time it'll go to the Badgers. So credit Mitchell with that rebound, the hustle, going to the floor. I got Mallory with, I think, 4 rebounds in the game. Stevens on the left wing. Goes inside against the defense. Misses the shot short. Offensive rebound. Morrill earns a trip to the free throw line. Hannah Morrill, junior, 12 points in the opening round win over Bryce Valley. 6 last night in that loss against the Rich Rebels, 56-48. Wendover lost yesterday, 65-21 against high-powered Panguitch team that takes on Rich today in the semifinals at 4. Other semifinal game is Milford versus Monument Valley. Those two teams had close wins over Paiute and Tabiona, and that's our next game, Paiute versus Tabiona. In the girls' bracket, consolation. Hannah Morrill, soft touch, first free throw good. She has 3 points in the game, but as I mentioned, getting it done in other areas, a couple of blocks and at least 7 rebounds by my count. Morrill's second free throw, rims around out. Duran, strong rebound, rips it down. 42-33, Badgers on top by 9 on the Rocky Mountain Yeti scoreboard. They get a takeaway and then a foul. A 6th team foul on the Wendover Wildcats. Duran picks up a second personal. Badgers inbound. The loser in this one goes home, finished for the season. Up to the left corner, Morrill drives to the hoop. She's fouled by Henderson. And Morrill will head back to the free throw line and shoot 2 more. She just made 1 of 2 on the last trip down the court. 7th team foul, that's Henderson's 3rd personal. Morrill takes her time, eyes the target, hits it. Well, we wish the best. Duran went out earlier, limped off the court. She's now got a wrap on her left leg, but she's back out on the floor for Wendover. Glad to see that it looks like it's nothing serious, and she's right back out on the court. Morrill hits the second free throw as well. Brinley Nelson went down in the second quarter, came back out in the third, hit a 3, pulled down a rebound, but just it was too ginger. She was limping on it too much. Coach Ellett pulled her out. She's got ice on it, a nice wrap on her right knee, sits on the end of the bench, and again, boy, wish her the best. Hope she comes back just fine. Badillo misses on the layup. Hannah Williams, the rebound for Wayne, and the Badgers need to just run off another minute and a half and hold on for the win. A minute and a half to go in this 4th quarter. The Rocky Mountain Yeti scoreboard. Badgers on top by 11, but a long, dangerous pass is taken away by Wendover. Duenas to Duran, left wing. She fires backdoor, pretty pass, and the finish by Solano. Duran with such a good quick release on that pass, right on target. And then Badillo fouls Bryan on the other end. That's an 8th team foul. So Bryan will go to the line and shoot 1 and 1. Timeout on the court. We'll take 1-2 with 1:09 left to go. 44-35 on the Rocky Mountain Yeti scoreboard. Badgers on top on this 1A Utah basketball on KSL and MyLocalRadio.com.
Local decisions, better results with State Bank of Southern Utah. Visit us online at sbsu.com or stop by any one of our local offices. Member FDIC.
Welcome to the playoffs. We wish you the best of luck at the tournament. At South Central Communications, our dedicated team is working overtime, bringing you the fastest, most reliable network available.
People hear words like server or cloud storage and are usually confused. I hear those words and think solutions. It didn't start that way. When I enrolled at Southern Utah University, it wasn't clear to me where I'd end up. The professors at SUU took the time to get to know me and help steer my natural people skills and leadership talents into a successful business career. Now I'm a leader in the business of global connectivity, thanks to the guidance I received from Southern Utah University.
Welcome back to this Bear Lake Realty presentation of Utah 1A basketball. Wayne has led almost from start to finish. Wendover went on a 7-0 run to close the first half. Duenas drained a three at the buzzer to put Wendover on top, 18-17 in the half. But then Brindley Nelson opened the third quarter with a three-point basket. And Wendover essentially only led for about 10 seconds of game time. Badgers have led the rest of the way. Missed free throw by Jenna Bryan. Keeps the Wendover's hopes alive. 44-35. Duenas up the right side to Duran. Left wing steps up for the long three and just misses. Rebound tipped out into the corner. Williams had it. She's pulled to the floor as Duran tries to take the ball away. No foul called. And Wayne has the basketball. Williams looking in, still looking. Finally finds Jenna Bryan on the sideline to Morrill. Hannah turns, spins, pivots, and then Duran gets her on the arm. 50.3 seconds to go. Badgers, if they can hit a few free throws down the stretch here, will push that lead out and hold on for the win. And the winner of this one will face the winner between the next game, Paiute and Tabiona. I think that'll be a very tight contest. Paiute number 2 from Region 20. Tabiona, the region champs of Region 22. Hannah Morrill at the free throw line. She's 3 of 4 in the quarter from the line today. All of those here in the fourth quarter. Has 5 points. Misses the front end of the 1-and-1, and the rebound pulled down by Solano, but she's wrapped up for a jump ball. Possession arrow will give it back to Wendover, trailing by 9 on the Rocky Mountain Yeti scoreboard with under a minute to go. Duenas goes behind the back, follows a screen up to the top of the key, picks it up, out to Duran. Badillo fakes a shot, back to Duran again, long three from the right wing, short, rebound, Badillo. She'll launch it right back up, can't get it to go, just rimmed out, but she's fouled. And Angelica Badillo will get three free throws. Jenna Bryan with her 5th personal foul. Fouls out with 33 seconds to go, and she's 6 points, 9 rebounds, at least 3 steals by what I counted. Badillo with a chance to bring the Wildcats within 3, but she misses the first free throw. This is her, she took a trip to the free throw line in the first and second quarters, missed the first 2, made the second 2, has 2 more coming. Rattles the second home. Badillo with 1 more. Badgers have really come alive offensively in this second half. 16 points in the third quarter. 11 in the fourth after just 5 and 13 in the first and second. Excuse me, after 9 and 8 in the first and second. Badillo's third free throw off the back of the iron, but she steals the ball away from Wayne as they turn to go the other direction, and then Badillo finishes on the left side, 44-38. Badgers, Blackburn dribbles up through traffic across the timeline, barely keeps it away from Duran, kicks it back outside. Duran thought she had fouled Blackburn, didn't get the whistle, sprints back over and fouls Hannah Williams, who will shoot 2. We're in the double bonus. So Badillo, 1 of 3 on that free throw trip. Long trip to the free throw line, but then takes a rebound away and puts it up and in. Badillo has 7 points at the line for 2 shots, and it wouldn't have mattered anyways as Williams swishes the first one through. 12.9 seconds left to go, and it's a 3-possession ball game. That probably iced it. Second free throw by Williams off the left side. Duran the rebound. Her 7th or 8th of the game. Up court, Badillo fires underneath. Solano finishes with 6, 5, 4. Abby Stevens across the right side. Coach Henderson wanted a timeout, won't get it. Stevens pulls up for the layup late. Don't count the bucket, but the Badgers win 45-40 on the Rocky Mountain Yeti scoreboard. A nice game to start out the morning. We'll hope that Brindley Nelson is okay and ready to go tomorrow when Wayne faces either Paiute or Tabiona. Those teams play next. But we've got our Ruby's In post-game show coming up before we get on to the next game. So stay tuned. We'll take a quick break and be back with that Ruby's In post-game wrap-up when we return on this presentation of Utah 1A basketball on KSL and MyLocalRadio.com.
After purchasing the old Wayne Theater in September of 2015, we renovated and updated it into the digital age. We also added the Real Bites Cafe to the front lobby. Come on in and try our tasty food and ice cream Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Wayne County is located in the heart of Capitol Reef Country. Your outdoor recreation paradise invites you to come and take the road less traveled. Wishing all teams success in the postseason tournaments.
Light up your world with a custom-built LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. It's a proven fact that signage that lights up creates more attention. So light it up and then add text, images, and video, and your sign becomes even more powerful. Start sharing your advertising messages and information with your customers today. The team at Rocky Mountain Sign provides all types of quality signage that is custom-built and maintained. Call today for a free quote. Rocky Mountain Sign, 307-789-5202. Rocky Mountain Sign, serving customers in Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho.
Welcome back to this Bear Lake Realty and Ellingford Brothers of Evanston, Wyoming presentation of Utah 1A basketball. The Wayne Badgers with a 45-40 win on the Rocky Mountain Yeti scoreboard over the Wendover Wildcats. Unfortunately for Wendover, their season ends with that loss. The Wayne Badgers move on, and they'll play one more against either Paiute or Tabiona, the next game on tap. Welcome to the Ruby's In post-game show. Ruby's In welcoming and hosting guests in the Bryce Valley, Southern Utah area for more than 100 years. And that's the best place to stay if you want to see and enjoy all the beautiful parks and other things there is to do down in Southern Utah, especially if you get off of I-15 and stop in and stay in Ruby's Inn. 45-40, the final score on the Rocky Mountain Yeti scoreboard. Brindley Nelson injured her right knee in the second quarter, still finished with 8 points and 6 rebounds, and had an ice pack on that knee for most of the second half. She was walking around and walked herself to the locker room, and again, we'll cross our fingers, pray and hope for the best for her, and hope to see her tomorrow against either Paiute or Tabiona. Leading scorer for the Wayne Badgers was Abby Stevens, coming in off the bench, the freshman with 9 points, 5 of those in the fourth quarter. Nobody in double figures, but a good balanced attack. I mentioned the 9 from Abby, the 8 from Brindley. Mallory Mitchell and Sierra Blackburn also had 8 points apiece. Jenna Bryant, 6 points, 9 rebounds, 3 steals before fouling out with 33 seconds to go. Hannah Morrill, 5 points, 7 boards, and Hannah Williams with a point and a couple of rebounds for Wayne in the win. Wendover, 22 turnovers. That was just a few too many, and they battled back. They never gave up, and love to see that effort and the way they fought today. They were led by Yaneli Duenas, 11 points. Adriana Delgadillo had 12. So Delgadillo, the leader, with 12 points, 5 rebounds. Duenas hit a 3 at the end of the half, beat the buzzer. 2 more threes in the third quarter, finishes with 11. 7 points from Angelica Badillo, including 3 in the fourth quarter. And then 4 points from Diana Solano, 3 apiece from Henderson and Duran. And Wendover, boy, tough for them to see this, especially right now, but 19-6 overall this year. They've had a great season, number 1 in the state in scoring defense. They allowed 26.7 points per game through the regular season. But their season, unfortunately, it comes to an end with that loss. Wayne with the win, 45-40 on the Rocky Mountain Yeti scoreboard. That's going to do it for this game. We're going to move along in our Rubies in post-game wrap-up and get set for the next game, which is Paiute versus Tabiona. Don't go anywhere. That one's coming up next on Utah 1A Basketball, presented by Bear Lake Realty and Ellingford Brothers in Evanston.
On the construction site, time is money. The professionals at Ellingford Brothers have top-quality cement ready to go whenever and wherever you need it. Make sure your timelines are met. Have everything you need delivered right to your job site. Whether it's ready-mix concrete, custom crushed sand and gravel, pit run, or road base, with 2 dedicated batch plants, you can count on Ellingford Brothers, delivering on time for generations. 221